2024 Bourbon by the Bay, Gulf Coast premier bourbon tasting event. Going into their 8th year, Bourbon by the Bay has become one of the Gulf Coast, Alabama's signature events. Proceeds of ticket sales from Bourbon by the Bay benefit the Coastal Alabama Partnership, a regional leadership effort to make Coastal Alabama the place to live, work, and play. We just saw Mercy Craft Spirits. They're in Birmingham, Alabama, and started in 2018. John Emerald Distilling is out of Opelika, Alabama. They're back. Crittenden's Cut Above is out of Kiln, Mississippi. Owned and operated by Matt Crittenden. They have several different SKUs. They do a lot of work with the Mississippi Sippers on a lot of their finished products. Wasn't able to get to the Leaper's Fork table immediately, but that is the first distillery that I ever toured, so I was anxious to get back to them. Hopefully I get back to them in the end. Sweet Spirits is a brand that I'm not familiar with. Of course, you know I'm a fan of Seth and Vicky Detling, and the Detling Cask Strength is probably one of my favorite products. Dread River is out of Birmingham, Alabama. I wasn't familiar with them. I knew of Dread River. I had never had the product, so I obviously sampled it here for the first time as her table was wide open and she wasn't busy. Really like the cask strength. Hopefully I can get with them in Birmingham and do a little feature, maybe interview, and introduce you guys to them. This was just one of the tables that they had set up where you could try different brands. So they had some Old Forester, had some Jack Daniels. Probably should have got a pour of that Old Forester 1920 Prohibition. They had a live band. Had tables set up. Had really good food. Had a great wine and champagne selection. You can see my wife Heather there, about to get her a glass of their wine. Had a really good turnout. This was a new venue for the year. It was really nice. A lot of people. They had a silent auction, and on that table they had a lot of great bottles. The Toaster Rise, Elijah Craig 18s, Elmer T. Lee's, your Eagle Rares. You see the small batch E.H. Taylor there. Got a Kentucky Owl. There's some of that Leaper's Fork. There's some Dread River. There's a barrel proof E.H. Taylor. Got your Wellers on the other side of the table. Some Blantons. Willet Pot Still. And there's the Weller Full Proof 12-year Special Reserve 175. They had the Remus, Old Forester Single Barrel, Old Forester King's Ranch, and the Woodford Kentucky Derby bottle, which I still do not have. There's some of John Emerald stuff. I had some Holiday Soft Red Wheat, some McKenna 10-year. There's some of Mercy's product, which I did not get a chance to try as well. Had a Buffalo Trace table set up with some 1792 Sazerac Buffalo Trace. A little Bowman there. Seen some of the Traveler. Maker's Mark was doing something pretty cool. They were dipping all their glasses that they were giving you in wax. So they were dipping the glass bottoms in wax, which I thought was pretty cool. Here's your Knob Creek table with some of your Basil Haydens, some Knob Creeks, some Ibiki, High West. Roy Bean is out of Fairhope, Alabama. John Emerald is bottling his stuff, and Seth Etlin helped him get started. Really just like to watch Matt carry on. He's such a happy fella. Guess it's easy to be happy when you know you got good whiskey. Finally able to get over to John Emerald's table and get a peek at his stuff. Wasn't able to get too close, but like Crittenden, it looks like he has several different SKUs there, several different offerings. And what I had, I really liked it. Finally got back to the Leaper's Fork table. Got to try their cask strength wheat, which I was really fond of. Quick story, when we visited them, I was not fond of their product, so I was very thankful to have tried it again, and I look forward to seeing them. But there you have it. That's the 2024 Bourbon by the Bay.